Okay, we're going to learn a sequence today. And a sequence is when you take a pattern like a scale, and you rather than just playing it in its normal linear progression, you do some sort of like repeating pattern on it. And I've got this cool one for us today. We're going to learn the scale first. It's a G major scale, or like an A Dorian thing. But I've got kind of a different way of playing it, but it's pretty easy to remember. We're gonna play it backwards. And we're actually going to start on the C, 8th fret, and we're going to work our way backwards. 8, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5. So that's your first two strings. So take a second and do that. And I'm using my pinky, ring, pointer, pinky, ring, pointer. All right, on those two strings. Now on the next set of two strings, we're going to have the same shape, which is going to be 7, 5, 4, 7, 5, 4. And that's with my pinky, my middle, and my index. Pinky, middle, index. So I have... If you need to like pause the video to try those, do that now. So pause the video, try out. And then on the last two strings, we're going to have the same shape, which is all on the dots. So 7, 5, 3, 7, 5, 3. And I'm using my little my pinky, my middle finger, and my index finger. So we've got 8, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5. Then we've got 7, 5, 4, 7, 5, 4. Then we've got 7, 5, 7, 7, 5, 3, 7, 5, 3. And that's going to be C, B, A on those strings, right? G, F sharp, E. Then we have D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. Now practice that with alternate picking. Alternate picking. You can start with down or up. It doesn't matter, whichever way you feel more comfortable. If I go like up, down, 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 up, down. Or I can go down, up, 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 down, up. Okay, so here's the sequence. Now we've got that. That's the pattern. If you need to pause the video here and kind of practice that a bunch, then go ahead and do that before we get into the actual pattern that we're going to do. And take it nice and slow. And you might even want to set up a metronome and practice going like... I have it set at 90 right now because we're going to do some stuff right around 90. So here's the sequence though. Sequence is going to go like this. Now that sounds way more complicated than it is. I'm taking the exact pattern we just did. And I'm playing 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm starting the riff again and playing 4 notes. But I'm starting on the second note that I played. So there's the note, right? So I go. Then I'm going to start on this note and go. Then I start on this note because that was the second note I played. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, pause the video, take a second, practice that. We're playing 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go into the second note we played and playing 1, 2, 3, 4. Go into the second note I played. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here was the second note I played. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here was the second note I played right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, I'm on this pattern. And then I'm on this pattern. Then I'm on this pattern. Now, you might have to do some different fingerings depending on how you feel comfortable. If you watch, especially when I get into the B and the G string, my fingering changes a little bit. Right here. Notice I'm doing that little bar kind of thing. coming off of the I'm gonna have to do that. That's probably the toughest little move right there. Let me do it real slow and you can check it out. Okay, so now let's set up the metronome. We're gonna play that. Got the metronome set at 90. 4/4 at 90. And I'm gonna play eighth notes. Now eighth notes are gonna sound like this. Right? But I'm gonna leave it on the quarter note because we need to be able to feel that eighth note. Bum 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 bum. 1, 2, here we go. Right? You can go back, you can kind of set up your own metronome or play along with me, rewind the video. But then once you get that, you can kind of increase the speed of the metronome. So let's go up to like, let's go 110. Well, I hit 111, but eighth notes. Okay, now at this speed, you really have to be alternate picking. It's hard. It would be hard to play this at this speed with just down picks. Be like. Down picks feels weird. I mean, it could be done, but the real issue is I'm going to go back to 90. Where you want to work this up to is to 16th notes. Now, if we have eighth notes, they're eighth notes are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, that kind of thing. But 16th notes are 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. To do that, you're not going to be able to down pick. You're not going to be able to go. It's too hard to do, right? So alternate picking, and here's my. So quarter notes, eighths, alternate. Gotta lock into that. So if we want to do the sequence 90 16th notes, it's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you feel comfortable with that, you crank the metronome up to, so that was 90, let's go to 100. It's a little bit faster. Now on a good day, I can get this past 120, but I can already feel it may not get there. But let's go to 110. Let's see. Ooh. Might be embarrassing myself here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do 120 right now. So one of the things is like making sure that you are, it's fast, but making sure you're super duper relaxed, right? Like all the way down. Being as relaxed as possible, especially with your pick. And a lot of people start to really dig in over here. And even at 120, if I go up to 120, let's see, here's 120. I don't want to be like super tense over here. I still want the pick still needs to be able to kind of breathe through the string. Let's see. too stressed out at the end, and that's why I kind of fell apart because I could feel myself dragging. So it's kind of so you got to work yourself up. Maybe work up the metronome in increments of 5, right? Start at 90 or start at 80 if you want, right? I have this metronome by Soundbrenner. It's an app on my phone. It's called Soundbrenner. Sound and then BRENNER. And what I like about it is that you can set up the divisions. Like I can do there's eighth notes, 16ths, and then I can even tap it in. To whatever tempo I want. So, okay, so that's the sequence. You'll probably need to do a lot of practicing of this before you can do it anywhere near that fast. But okay, video's going a little long, so y'all check that out, and we'll connect later. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, we'll see you.